Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow. And today's episode is not really much of an episode per se, it's just a sort of kind of a summary type of thing. Long time ago when I did a collaboration episode with the Happy Console Gamer, he invited me onto his channel to do a YouTube video. And at that time I thought, maybe I should do, a YouTube channel, just talking about the things that are going on, and the history of how anime got this way, because obviously I was one of the people that lived through it. I was one of the ones that pioneered all this stuff about fan subbing and doing that stuff. So not very many people are in my position. Not many people went through what I went through, and not many people are talking about their experiences and their ways of doing things from my period of time. Of course, a lot of you people who have gotten into anime, sort of already almost feel that you've always had anime. You know what I mean? You saw it on TV, and then the big explosion of anime sort of came out. So all the the Gundam Wings, the Sailor Moons, the Dragon Balls, they all sort of cascaded on top of each other, and all of a sudden we've got anime as a genre, and that so much so that we see it in all our bookstores like Staples, Barnes and Noble, Indigo, Chapters. We all see all the manga that we see there. We see all the videos and the DVDs at Fry's Electronics, Best Buy, Walmart, even, right? They all have DVDs for anime, and so where they kind of got that way, and so I decided, well, maybe I should make this series. Sort of outlining how that sort of history came around. So when I was going through my notes and that kind of stuff, I came across an old binder, which I kind of, wrote down, after I was on Happy Console Gamer's channel. I thought of ideas and how I could really sort of, organize the information. Different chapters I would write in this sort of video book, as it were, right? So that it could organize that. So what I've done is, now that I'm now over 170 episodes into this, I've actually now started to break down and actually put my episode listings into a sort of, as I said, literally like a chapter, like a book, like format. And I thought, okay, so what I'm going to do, basically make this video, is just to tell you guys that I'm going to revamp the list and make it more like a book. More like a little chapter, a little bit of information, and then sort of the videos corresponding to that particular topic, and a little bit more better detail, a little bit, so it's easier to understand and easier to group everything together, and to address other things that people was asking, like, what are their topics you had, and like I even did that too. I actually started writing down, hey, what could I actually talk about, right? And I even wrote a huge page of like ideas about the whole entire era of tape trading. So obviously that's a whole episode right there I'm thinking about, and and then I started other little topics. So basically I've got a lot more content and that kind of stuff coming up, and a lot of ideas coming up. Someone also suggested that I should also get and do more interviews and that kind of stuff, and I do definitely have a lot of people that are I'm trying to line up to get in there. I feel that I'm still in the very beginning of my my stage, because I said when I came into doing this, I saw what Happy Console Gamer has done, but of course he's almost 10 years into doing his channel, and so he's got lots of subscribers and lots of people following what he's doing, and so I realized that I'm starting at the very bottom, so I have to work with the expectation that I'm going to have to do lots of episodes and lots of content to build up. So before I start doing lots of more complicated things, I definitely knew I have to lay down a base. Make sure that you people, that when you subscribe, you will have some content and some interesting content that you will watch, and of course other things that I can offer you to watch at that time. before I can get into some, the big interviews and that kind of stuff. So again, I even thought about that, and I even, came up and wrote a whole bunch of interview questions that I asked people, when when I get to do their interviews and that kind of stuff, what I asked them. So I even made a list of that in this little booklet. So definitely, those are all planned up, and I do have some things going on. I'm quickly approaching episode 200, and without giving away too much as a surprise, I'm getting a special grab bag of very special stuff for the subscribers and that kind of stuff that I'm going to make available to you guys. I'll reveal it when I hit episode 200, and then you can have something to expect and something to look forward to when we get there. All right. So thank you again for subscribing and following this channel in whichever way you can. And as I said, we'll have more content for you, and they'll have more things for you to see as time comes on. Okay. So thank you for listening to my message, and until next time, see you again.